What international students should know before starting a PhD abroad? Do you have a master's degree or you're about to graduate from a master's degree and you're planning or you're thinking of moving abroad for your PhD program, or you're thinking of delving or diving deep into the research area or into research areas? Then there are four things I would like you to know before you embark on this journey. All right. Do you want to know if your PhD can be funded? Do you want to know the kind of countries that can fund your PhD program? Then keep watching. So welcome to my channel. In case you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Breno and I am changing lives. Okay, this channel is for those who don't have a lot of money and they would like to move abroad to study or to work. Okay, so be sure to subscribe, all right, and click the notification bell. And if you're excited about this content that I'm about to share, please smash the like button. All right, guys, this is the Promise Breno channel and I'm changing lives. And if you are not looking for PhD, I have other content on my channel. I have a lot of videos. I haven't traveled to like 7 countries outside my home country and lived in 3 of them, even though I'm still living in the third one. I have the requisite skills and the experience to share with you and to help you in moving abroad. Okay, so ensure you stay glued to this channel. All right, so without wasting your time, let's delve into what we have for today. Okay, so basically becoming a PhD is no easy feat at all. Even more if you are an international student, it's not easy, to be honest with you. So during this period you are a researcher. Imagine being responsible for forming your hypotheses and defending them in front of your supervisor or peers. So this can be a drastic change of pace from studying for your bachelor's or master's degree, which is more passive and comes with less accountability. Now, you know that if you're doing your PhD, you have to be so accountable. Everything, almost everything you're doing, you have to you have to discuss it with your supervisor, and you have to present. So it's kind of like a different ball game altogether. Now, what's more, you might not have time for your friends, family, or even yourself instead. So you meet with supervisors, perhaps with your PhD research proposal and interview people. You can expect to write a lot and to meet deadlines. So there's a lot of things that comes with it. You have to be someone that can meet up with deadlines and so on. Okay, so there are things that you need to know, before you delve into this journey. I'm going to be sharing with you later, but before then, let's find out what is PhD. What does PhD really mean? Like, have you ever asked yourself what PhD means? Now, a PhD or Doctor of Philosophy is the highest possible academic degree you can obtain as a student once you submit your thesis or dissertation. So, these are academic papers that you write based on extensive and original research done in a chosen field. On average, it can take you up to 8 years to complete your PhD. This will change according to the program, the subject you picked, and the university offering the program. So what does PhD stand for? So this can be, this years, it depends. Because I heard some people say PhD 4 years, but it depends on the chosen program, as mentioned already. Okay, it depends according to the program. So what does PhD stand for? PhD is short for philosophy doctor. I mean philosophiae doctor in Latin. The word philosophy comes from the ancient Greek philosophia, literally translated as love of wisdom. So our PhD students, doctors, okay, you are entitled to use the title doctor once you graduate with a PhD. So they are different from doctors you see in the hospitals. So don't compare yourself. Even though you're a doctor, but they are different. Okay, so this is one of the things I want you to know about PhD. So PhD graduates are social. I mean, PhD graduates are social and physical scientists who have conducted and evaluated published research. So, do PhD students get paid? Now, to answer this question, yes, they receive a salary. So, it depends on the institution or the country you go to. I know that PhD students in Poland get paid. I don't know if it's all the schools, but the school I know about in my city here in Poland, if once you get enrolled in that school, you get paid as a PhD student. I was even planning to make a video about it. Hopefully, one day I'm going to make a video about how you can apply to this school as a PhD student, and or how you can become a PhD student and get paid, monthly stipend, and you don't need to pay your school fees in that university. Okay, all right. The name of the university is University of Technology in Łódź, or Łódź University of Technology. In English, they say Lord's University of Technology. Okay, so it's a good university. It's a prestigious university here in Poland. So yes, PhD students get paid. As I said, it depends on the country. So they receive a salary which is also known as stipend. A higher stipend can help you to cope with an increased cost of living. Currently, the average cost of living is around 1,000 to 1,600 pounds per month, including rent. This range can change depending on your lifestyle, whether you are staying with a friend. Now, this is based on UK, right? If you're doing your PhD in the UK, so this article is talking about PhD students in the UK. The increasing cost of living, however, have pushed stipends below the living wage, or as the Guardian reported. This has resulted in some um, candidates struggling to pay rent and forcing them to work in part-time jobs. So you can see PhD students also working, doing part-time jobs, you know. So, but it depends actually on lifestyle, because for some people that amount can be enough for them, or at least they can survive with it. So in June 2022, UK Research and Innovation, UKRI, announced the minimum wage, or the minimum stipend for UKRI supported students is due to increase by 2.9% for the 2022-2023 academic year. Now, here are four things that you need to know, or you need to consider before studying abroad as a PhD student. Now, the first thing you need to consider or know is that you have to consider about choosing your research topic, right? Okay, we get it. You want to write about something impactful and you can bring forward in your career. It's normal to feel stuck when thinking about a research topic. So, lucky for you, there are many ways to be inspired. You can start by attending conferences, even if you don't have a paper to present. These events can help you source research ideas and connect with experts in the field. LinkedIn is a great alternative too. Some faculty members share bits of their research topics on the platform. Try typing um, um, hashtag research topic in the search bar, and you will be able to filter through the relevant posts. Now, you can go on LinkedIn and try this. Okay, just kind of type hashtag research topic on your LinkedIn page search area. Then you should be able to find this some things to help you, tips to help you in choosing your research topic. Now, the second thing you need to consider before embarking on your PhD journey abroad is applying for the right student visa. Now, give yourself ample time to apply for your student visa. We recommend that you read up on how to apply for an F1 or Type 4 student visa if you plan to do your PhD in the US or and UK respectively. This handy step is crucial to help you avoid any visa delays that can jeopardize your study plans. One student one student had this offer to pursue a PhD program at a Canadian uni, withdrawn after being forced to defer his admission for a third time. So at this time, he had been waiting for his Canadian visa, student visa, to come through for 18 months. Generally, most international students would require a student visa to do their PhD. So do check if there is an agreement between countries that allows citizens to move freely between them. For example, a PhD student from New Zealand will not need a student visa to study in Australia. So you need to find out if you need a student visa, and you need to know the kind of student visa you should apply for. Now, the third thing you need to know before embarking on your PhD journey abroad is you have to look for scholarships and financial aids. Okay, some schools, if you apply to them, for example, the school here in the city where I live here, if once you get admitted, you're automatically qualified to receive stipend. But for some universities, you need to kind of source or find funding, separately apart from your admission to a PhD program. So lucky for you, there are several. I mean, there are scholarships for PhD students. Countries like the UK value a strong research culture, so it's no surprise that many UK universities offer good scholarship packages that cover your cost of living plus an annual stipend or maintenance grant. Some scholarships even offer you an allowance. Those studying for their PhD in the US can consider applying for financial aid. Okay, now you should look for scholarship, okay, for a PhD program. And USA, Canada, I think Australia, Poland, Austria. These countries are countries that you can find PhD, with funding, okay, and or like for example, the one in Poland, the one I know, my city. Once you get admitted, you're automatically eligible to get funding or to get stipend. All right. Then the fourth thing I want you to know before embarking on a PhD journey abroad is know how to protect your mental health as a PhD student. Mental health amongst PhD students is poor, according to a survey done on postgraduate studies in the UK. I think most PhD students or a lot of PhD students, it is assumed that they should be married or they should have a family at that time. So trying to cope the responsibilities of having a family, and also being accountable to a supervisor doing your PhD, it can be stressful. All right. So as a PhD student, it can often feel like your well-being is slipping away. Whenever this happens, feel free to reach out to your supervisor. Okay, so Aditi Paul wasn't afraid to do this while pursuing her PhD at Bowling Green State University. I took a course on statistics for social science. Since it was my first time studying this topic, I would visit my professor during office hours every week. Paul shares here. I would ask for more clarification of my weekly assignments to ensure I was on the right track. You can also talk to a friend or walk into your university's well-being office if you feel overwhelmed. Use an on-campus mental health service such as counseling if you need professional help. Always remember that there is always someone you can talk to on and off or off the campus. You can also listen to mental health podcasts or download apps like Headspace or Relax Your Mind. All right. So, guys, that was these are the four things I would like you to know about studying PhD abroad, or the things you need to know before embarking on that journey. The first one is that you're going to choose a research topic, and I already told you how to do that. Second one is that you should apply, know the kind of visa you should apply for, or the student visa you should apply for. The third step or the third thing you should know is that you should look for funding or financial aid or scholarships to fund your PhD program, okay, so that it can help you to lessen the responsibilities, like, since you're not working, if you want to do your PhD full time, so that you can be able to take care of your family and yourself. Then another thing I wanted to know is that you should know how to protect your mental health as a PhD student. So, guys, put your comment in the comment section below if you have any. And if you haven't subscribed, kindly hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I drop content. So I'm going to drop content about PhD. So ensure you're glued to this channel by subscribing and clicking on the notification bell so that you will get this content firsthand as I drop them. Okay. So guys, that'll be it about this content. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.